This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsu. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness, and marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that we could split into two teams. One to draw their attention, and the other... Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split...
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd like... Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely they must...
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seen...
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency's... Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been... Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into...
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever...
Good. There's not a moment to lose. Watch yourselves.
Seems like the resistance...
You'll get rocked.
Solidify!
Inazuma shines eternal!
I will have order.
You're not going anywhere. Chill to the bone.
Crumble! Stable. Ice.
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Oh, cooked food. Disgusting.
This is order.
Comrades! They've set the ship on fire! An arson attack! Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Looks like my work went too far. Finished.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no...
What's that you're holding? Let Paimon see!
Yeah. Well...
Are you
Her Excellency always... Still, we're fortunate to have them.
Oh,
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish? Her Excellency says about half of us are still organ. Of course, not everyone's happy about it.
the spirit of the resistance is... Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited...
I believe Her Excellency is currently at... There were reports of a pop... We should probably get going ourselves. I'm sensing a growing They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is...
Sounds good! Paimon was just ready when you...
Wait, aren't you? Oh, it is you! I wasn't with Swordfish 2. Oh, you really gave it. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your... on it. In fairness, the victory's declared and all... I don't know what else. And all the more so now that you're back.
What a nice guy.
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Unsettled. Not that I would, necessarily. We're at peace now.
Huh. Seems he's a...
Ugh, I don't understand. Exactly. Everyone knows. Wait, for real? Positive. Some of our guys. I knew it. The 10. Shh, keep your voice.
Hey there! What you
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now? No, let's not mention it. He's one of our closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea. I'm sure the captain would see we're welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is...
Her Excellency should be in the village at present.
Paimon definitely detected some...
Admit it! We know you've been secretly I knew something was off about it, Henry.
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as they... Take him away!
Wait! Kokomi! Something's going down over here!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspect. Our surveillance shows that in his...
I haven't!
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here. Matsuda, Uchimura. But before we make any decisions over if he's guilty, of course. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my...
Of course! I can explain it. I'm a but... And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his and even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo... What? The Tenryo Commissioner colluding with the... I suppose it is true.
What, the Tenryo? We met a representative of the... But on the way...
It has been brought to my attention. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission. Kujo, Sara, and I will be accompanied, but just as arrangements for the If that's the case, sir, are you...
Yes, it's the truth, I swear!
Very well. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui... Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
This must be the Fatui camp from the looks of it.
Look!
Not by brute force, that's for sure. Our enemies in the light, while we are in the... I think option 1. If we strike from above and take down their leader first. Their option 2. Hit if we manage to they'd be caught completely off guard. Option 3.
Wow,
that will depend on a surprise attack from the with an explosion. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, there's the sword. It's decided then. We should take them down as.
Rest and rebuild.
Let's move. Order guide you. Gather.
Killjoy! We've only just... Looks like I went too far.
You haven't seen the last of us.
You can't run!
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
I will have order. Gather.
Pay your dues.
Illusion shattered!
Hold the line.
No escape. run from debt.
But it happens. And yet, I must admit... what's their object? Let's scour the camp for evidence.
All right. Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? So these are the Fatui food supplies? Kokumi! Kokumi!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryo Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we?
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. If he had taken the time to read the decree...
Kokumi, you think of everything!
I wish that were true. The low energy...
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. It's not long now until the...
Got it! First we mend the peace.
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. You see? I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could...
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui
But what if...
No ifs, no buts.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What a...
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary... You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must...
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods, those of a Tenryo Commission emblem, are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. I know.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, I know the peace talks are coming up, so...
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to... I'm going to take these items back... Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, it was close to the... But after she struck down our relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogun... I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be like...
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy... Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend...
Thanks for your...
Your Excellency, I beg you, if we reconcile with them...
Come on, that's it.
I know, it's...
I appreciate your concerns.
Wonderful.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place... do you know? My daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. I'm always telling my daughter that... I mean...
Well, if she comes to...
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year.
Oh, Your Excellency!
Your Excellency!
Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as... Are you alright? This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation.
Oh! We retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic! I sorted through all the petitions received recently. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your...
That's today?
Yes, the two young ladies...
I see.
Oh. Yay! The victory feast!
That's the name of...
Great! See you tomorrow, then! That's weird. How is she... Let's go ask that soldier over there!
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment.
So strange.
Not necessarily. Let me see. The footnote stipulates, as far as I'm concerned...
Kokomi really does think of... Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look. run off to? We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the
I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just...
You run on energy?
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor, constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure you're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was also... Whenever I feel... Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I have to make a speech tonight. And I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that...
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could... I was reading a book last time I was here, but... I only got about...
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you.
You do that for... I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa. So does Kokomi make time to deal with Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement? Consolidated? This is a lot of work for one, but... Let's try...
I'm actually still...
Hey, look! Swordfish...
That's just... Give it here!
Guess that was the wrong... It's gotta be this one. Look, there's even a book. Ooh, it's pretty. Well, let's take... Kokomi! Kokomi? Oh no, she's fallen asleep. Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around. You sure that's a good idea? She does...
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see? What time is it?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got... I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves...
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to...
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need...
Oh, how much...
Don't worry, I've got plenty.
That's great!
Welcome, everyone. Today, recently, our war with the Shogun's army came. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, thank you all for your valiant efforts through. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you. Tonight seems to have gone off without a hit. People tend to be more open when they're... I still have no further leads and I'm concerned that something...
Okay, sure.
Watatsumi Island recently. Well, the biggest thing during the hostility. When the catch wasn't, we'd go to bed. I hear you're...
Oh!
Come on, take it.
Okay.
Hey there. Care for some fruit and veg? Are you referring to the thing? It's funny you should say that he's been acting strange these days. It's a miracle. Sorry,
Sounds promising. This guy smells...
Huh? Wait, you actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run.
Nuh-uh! We would never run from a fire.
Is that so? All anyone talks about. Do you remember what the most important thing? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide... I'll answer your questions, but don't...
This? What do you think?
What's...
Lightning flash! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
You're a strong fighter. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand, Captain. Comrade. We made it up. The story about the
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick! You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back—
Yes, that's exactly what peace talks. Everyone's what's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back. We are the resistance. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kinda make sense. Yeah, everything are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like for the sake of victory. You'd have me just put down my... Every time I see them there in my... I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. What are we gonna do? So, we've the whole thing about they wanted the
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. I think I understand. The talks don't begin until tomorrow. I highly suspect that
Well, that's no good.
that won't work. It would almost not to mention...
Sounds like a really tricky...
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers crossed the line, but... The blame... Let's meet here again tomorrow. On us. How do you feel? Here, take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. I took the liberty of writing them all down.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce... Wow, there's...
Glad to hear it. But any amount as the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Excellent.
Let's dance. Let the show begin.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. He's here to bear witness to the proceed. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made—
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight in. The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. We intend to remove these restrictions.
That's fine. But if they're paying any losses they sustain—
Accepted.
Negotiations.
The next item has to do with in the past. Our economic cooperation between our islands, since the war is now over.
The problem there is that trade—
Correct me if I'm wrong, but—
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talk—
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question.
That just isn't feasible.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryo Commission—
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
One, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu! Situation has— Rest assured, I am Madame Kujo. This is rather serious.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatu—
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion, as—
We were approached by a— At the time, I felt like we could give it a—
But we were extremely careful. With respect, ma'am. There was no collusion.
That's enough! Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? You should be having no interact— So—
The Fatui's main forces have already left—
Oh, her subordinates. One day, I will hunt them down. We bear responsibility for this. My sincere apologies.
But of course, for the time being, however...
It seems that I must act. I will lay this issue aside for now. As for the trade issues we raised...
Seems like Kujo-Sara...
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island. I hope that when we meet, I think we can leave things there for today.
I should inform you that we took out a fit. I recommend you say...
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave now.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Your Excellency!
I have already been informed. You believe the fortunately.
But Your Excellency, I want to keep fighting.
I understand your sentiments. During the war there were... But you saw nothing. Watatsumi Island's people... I understand, I do. It was largely an oversight on...
It's not your fault, Your either way. We are ready...
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am you and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned, the train...
Your Excellency...
I have concluded from today it is right that Watatsumi Island... I don't want to hear from any of you again.
Thank you.
All right, dismissed. And if there is...
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity.
I can feel my energy. Thank you for everything. With your help, recovering. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of... I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so? To be honest, in the past, I was concerned, but I realize now that wasn't going far enough. I have a long way to go. But that's okay. In short, I've still got some maturing to do.